What's going on, everybody, and welcome to our very first look at Obsidian's new game, Avowed. This is an open world RPG that is set in the universe of PoE, takes place a few years after the last game. Your choices in the world impact the events happening around you. Looking forward to this game. I don't really know what to expect. I don't have a lot of expectations one way or another. I tried to stay away from all of the early gameplay footage that was released, as well as any reviews that have dropped recently. I just wanted a nice, fresh, clean slate, form our own opinions, experience it in our own way. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, all I'm really asking for or looking for is just a fun world with some solid character progression. As long as it has that, I'm sure it'll be a fun time. So without further delay, let's dive into the world of Avowed.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire, is treasured by Wodika, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the Burned Queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Adiran Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing. To many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future.
All right, so we're diving right into character creation, and already the presets look absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this is what you're going for. High fantasy, you're god-touched, you have all these crazy markings, you're an outcast. Normally, I would go for something a little more subtle, but I think for this game, I guess this just is a preset, so we can just pick any, it doesn't really matter. And perhaps we can start making some sort of crazy-looking character in this game. All right, what is this? Facial. I think one of these is fine. We don't have to go too hard with the character creation. Some of these are wild. Like, you could get really far out of there with the fungus and the coral and stuff. Maybe something like that, just a little bit. That's also not too bad. Let's have a look. Let's just have a peek at what some of the options have. This hair color in here. Perfect. There we go. Hair highlighting. We don't want any hair. That's really dark, though. Maybe a little bit of gray in there. We could throw in the crazy mustache. I don't dislike that. That's kind of cool. Go full black. Then same thing, just like a little bit of gray. This guy has seen some stuff, that's for sure. All right, both eye colors. Again, not too picky. Maybe we'll pick like a lilac color to match the coral. It's kind of cool. Left eye, same thing, that's fine. Not too picky about some of these. We're going to be playing in first person for the majority of this game anyway. No need to change that. Facial scars. We got our typical bear claw. It's probably the most commonly picked one for video games from me. I feel like I'm keeping that scar alive and well. All right, here we go. Select a background. So we have Arcane Scholar, a Court Augur, Noble Scion, Vanguard Scout, and a War Hero. I kind of want to just try the Vanguard Scout. I really like playing an archer in most of these RPG fantasy games. I kind of want to see how Avowed does it, especially for the fact that they also have guns in this game later on. So it might be a little bit different than a typical bow and arrow playstyle. Attributes. Honestly, default doesn't look too bad. The carry capacity would have been nice, but dexterity and perception definitely need to be pretty high up there. I think that's fine. We'll just use the default for our first playthrough, get our bearings on what the game is like. Display identifier in player character sheet. I don't even know what that means. Oh, this. Yeah, I don't care. Display godlike hair features in game. Ooh, what the heck? This is crazy. I think we're fine with just the small amount. Envoy is the name. I'm gonna guess they're gonna call us Envoy no matter what we switch this to, so I'm fine with just keeping it as the generic one. All right, I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and see where we're put into the world.
What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Wow, that was a pretty cool cinematic. I know this is taking place in the PoE universe, but that cinematic reminded me so much of the Wheel of Time. Like, when it showed that wide city, it reminded me of the White Tower for some reason.
Envoy, over here.
All right, this looks pretty cool. So far, it's running pretty solid as well. Garrick, what's going on, buddy?
You're alive. Thank the gods I pulled you out the wreck when I did. I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
All right, so we have a couple checks early.
At least the journey's not completely lost.
Oh.
I heard the cannons. I couldn't... We...
So the main character is not voice acted. Good to know. So we'll probably read off the selection. I'm not going to read off everything, but we'll read off what we select. So let's just start with names. Who are you?
The name's Garrick, sir. Quarter gunner. 3rd Adheran Fleet.
Envoy, good to meet you.
We spoke on the voyage. Never thought we'd end up like this. I've been here before. We've got an outpost on this island, but...
Something's not right here, is it?
I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless...
Ooh, we got a Vanguard scout option, unless the fort's been infiltrated by enemy agents.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead.
Right, the Emperor sent me to investigate a soul plague.
Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help.
Follow me, we'll get through this together.
Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there look old. A good hit and we can be on our way.
All right, cool. So first thing I'm noticing is the detail on his hair, fur, whatever it is actually really well done. I'm actually a little pleasantly surprised with the motion cap on the face. That was a lot better than I had thought it was going to be. All right, so this is just a typical inventory screen. You can equip a weapon in an offhand as well. Armor, all armor's damage reduction with negates percentage. You can wear rings, stuff like that. So let's equip that bad boy.
You look like a dab hand with that.
There we go.
I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
So yeah, it's a little, I don't want to say upsetting. I thought the main character would have been voice acted. Now I will say we've been a little spoiled by voice acting here as of late. Obviously
well,
with KCD2, it's an excellently voice acted game. There's a lot of really talented people. It's not the end of the world because we created our character. I think if this was a character that was named and we didn't create them, something like, you know, Henry, for example, from KCD2, if he wasn't voice acted, that'd be way distracting. So it's not the end of the world. It just means we'll have to read out what we pick as an option. What do we got here? Money. Perfect. So far, I know we're 5 seconds into the tutorial. Okay, so one thing I noticed right off the bat with AAA studio games right now is how the game feels upon entering it. Does it feel clunky? Does the world run poorly? I mean, again, I hate comparing this game to KCD2, but KCD2 is just flawless. It's a masterpiece. It runs beautifully. It's huge. So far, again, it could just be the tutorial island. This is running way better than I thought it was. There was a lot of people complaining about the performance, at least on my rig. It seems to be performing pretty solid. Oh, hey, buddy. I saw your friend not make it. All right, we got to reach the outpost. We just jump down here, I guess. Axis swing with average speed, delivering high damage. But they don't have great blocking. Ooh, those big strikes are really cool if you can time them properly. All right, combat feels pretty solid. So we got the quick slots, 1 to 6.
Fort's up ahead.
Oh, the radial? Oh, that's nice as well.
Tripwire.
Ooh.
Good hands.
Oh, sneaky.
How many of these damn things are there?
I don't know, but I don't want to find out by accidentally tripping over them.
Springberries, good. Those should rally us.
So you can eat straight from the plant if you would like, or you can store it in your inventory like we just did. All right, the sound design sounds pretty solid as well. I mean, going up the wood, walking on planks versus stone. Thing down here. Hey. All right, I'm not going to read through all the letters we find. I'm sure there's a ton of lore that you guys can explore. Daggers stab very quickly with high critical hit chance. However, they deal low damage and stun. They also are very low block efficiency. I think we're going to use the axe for a while. Yeah, you can't equip more than one, so that's fine. Or at least not right now. We might be able to further on. Oh my gosh.
Gods, it's a bloodbath. They torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Were they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this.
That is brutal. Yet, if you guys want to read this, you can pause the game. Fort Northreach storage key. Okay, so we got to find a key for that. Yikes. Pillars of Eternity. There it is.
I remember
there it
some soldiers
is.
praying around that
The tie-in we were expecting.
Hope it helped their souls find the beauty. These used to be nice quarters.
Okay, so you get a little bit of a buff if you eat. Assuming that's a buff. Oh, we got the key. And we got a buckler. It's kind of cool. I will say it's throwing me off a little bit that the main weapon is in the right hand. As a lefty, as a game where a lot of main weapons are in the left hand, it is a little weird, and I'm assuming you can't switch it because this says it's the offhand. No, you can't switch it. It's just something we'll have to get used to. It's fine. Ooh, what do we got here? Common breastplate. So obviously less stamina, it's a little bit heavier. Nice. All right, let's keep going. Your armor type, light, medium, or heavy affects the intensity and recovery time of your reactions to enemy attacks. The heavier your armor, the greater your stability against incoming attacks. Gotcha. But you sacrifice that for less stamina, you're a little bit heavier. Just like something like D&D or something like that. You have to keep in mind the trade-offs of having thick armor.
Boots? Why is she talking? God.
Blocking is only possible when your offhand is empty or shield. Hey, buddy.
It's put its guard up.
Briefly hold and release to form. Ooh. Ooh, that stun duration is so nice. Oh my goodness. Press near a fully stunned enemy to perform a special attack for massive damage. I'm assuming the stun meter is underneath their health bar. Yeah, it is. This axe is doing some serious work. Oh, another big boy. Ooh, nice counter. Oh my gosh. So that's the power attack combo I was just referring to. That was so cool. Man, the combat feels actually surprisingly really smooth. How do we go into, I think it said U. So you can just freely toggle between first and third if you wanted. You know what? It reminds me a little bit of Skyrim or something like that in third person. It definitely doesn't play bad. All right, let's keep going. Escape the outpost.
Surely there's a way to clear the brambles.
Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells, abilities, unique weapons, and naturally occurring fire. You know how to burn it?
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm lost.
Hello.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
So we can't use the might option. We could just shrug it off and be like, I have no idea what god is. Yeah, let's do that one. If I knew which god blessed me, I would ask them.
They never talk to you. Huh. They must not like you very much.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deerans too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up.
Do we have a
Adir's
problem?
had their boot on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
'Cause the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints.
If I had nothing to do with that, can't you give me the benefit of the
I'm
doubt?
trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with
I mean,
me.
you entered a little rudely.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other.
Could the soldiers have this soul plague and the Emperor sent me to investigate?
The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
Sounds almost like they were rabid.
I told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Hang on, you said their faces changed, but that man's face looked normal. How do you know if the cannon fire and not thunder?
He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
This sounds suspicious. But at the same time, she doesn't sound like she's talking crazy, and she doesn't have any signs that she's also sprouting any sort of fungi or anything.
At least one of you's listening. Look, we don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there.
You know, I have no reason to not trust her.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Couldn't we just leave her in the cell till we find out if the bow's there?
It's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this...
Now, one thing I'll instantly say is a game like Dragon Age Veilguard, the idea was fine, but it was so poorly executed. Like, I didn't feel any connection to the emotions the characters were showing. It was very blanketed, and it was something I talked about when we recorded that game, was the emotions didn't line up with the voice acting. It was nothing against the voice actors. This game, even though it kind of reminds me of like a BioWare type conversation, the emotions look a lot more in tune with the voice actors, and already like that feels way more immersive to me. So hopefully that continues, because so far the first two characters are already way more immersive, I guess, or engageable than Dragon Age, like a game like Dragon Age. Enhanced motion. What the? Wait, is there anything else up here before I jump down? This guy took an arrow right through the bridge of the nose. All right, we got a common bow. Ooh. Oh, right, you can switch your slots. So let's keep this here and that there. Oh, so it doesn't have arrow slots. It can shoot a power arrow, I'm guessing.
How's your aim?
Well, we'll see if my aim is good. It's a big chest. That is a lot of money. Common robe. Couple items. Is that any good? I feel like that would be good if we were playing like a sorcerer or something. I'm not gonna lie, this game is already like, again, I gotta temper my expectations and my excitement, but so far everything is running and working how I would expect a RPG of this style to run.
We should move. We've got to burn through those brambles.
So Eora joined us. You can see she's part of our companions group on the bottom left there. Now let's see if this will actually work.
Nice work.
What Eora? Oh no. Oh my gosh, she's taking so much damage. That was your own fault. You stood too close. We didn't tell you the plan though. Weak points? Oh, you.
Now we've done it.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh, he's throwing something at me. It's actually kind of hard to hit the weak points. Where'd he go? All right, the bow is pretty snappy. I might need to lower the sensitivity just a smidge. It does feel a little fast. So why don't we dip this down just a hair? In case you guys are wondering, we're playing on ultra graphics, 1440p, and at the moment I'm getting around 127 frames. So similar to KCD2, it is running so far excellent.
Something caused this.
Guess we just climb the mushrooms here. Can we climb this? Swimming. Press to ascend. Control to dive. Or just by looking down. Keep an eye on the water bubble meter. Assuming we can just climb this. Maybe not. I feel like that's what we got to do. It's just a little... Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Doi. Didn't even see this the first time we jumped down.
To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But adherents, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
Ooh.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else?
I don't know if I want to use a sword though either. I'm really digging the stun from this axe. But it's good to know we have options. How much weight can we carry? 132? Okay. We gotta keep an eye on that because we obviously didn't take a lot of strength to begin the game. That'll fill up relatively quickly. Oh, hey guys. That opening cinematic was actually crazy. Stealth? Press control to crouch while it's C for me. While crouching, unaware enemies, press...
Easy now.
What the?
Like mine. Did your god give you that power too?
Are
I
you
just
sure
sent
you
him to
don't
the
know what
ether.
you are? More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
What the heck was that? Was sick. Select your first ability, charge, tanglefoot, or minor missiles. So charge is dash forward and smash into anything in your way, interrupting enemies and dealing explosive damage to break enemy blocks, destroying walls and shatter frozen enemies. Tanglefoot, summon lingering entanglement vines that root. Ooh, the root is really nice. Summon 3 magic missiles, basically. We're gonna go for Tanglefoot. We're gonna keep with the Ranger. I really like that. Casting abilities. When you level up, you will be awarded ability points that can be spent to purchase or upgrade abilities. Cast abilities via E, the action radial, or from your quick slots. Requires essence to cast. Gotcha. There's a lot of minions here. That was actually really sick. Thought I saw another one walking. Yeah, he's over there, though. Will these guys see me if I go in the open? Almost. Oh, it's an AoE. Oh, he went up there to fight. I like how they spread out and they just go to their own attackers. That's really cool. I think he's still messing with somebody up here. Enemies have stun meter. Yeah, we already figured that one out earlier. You guys are kind of cool. Man, this game could turn out to be bad. I don't want to speak too early. We're not giving a review or anything until we've played at least 10 hours of this game. But I gotta say, with how good the mechanics feel already, how good the NPCs look and feel already, the emotions that they display, it really starts to highlight just everything that was wrong with Veilguard. And it really, really sucks to say that, but my lord, did that game have a lot of issues. There was some beats of the main story that were entertaining, but for the most part, it really did struggle. All right, we gotta reach the smuggler's boat. Kind of cool that you can check behind a lot of these waterfalls as well for some gear. What's this? Oh my gosh, that guy got absolutely owned. So we got a wand.
Hope we do better with that grimoire than he. Hope there's a fire spell in
Use
there.
the grimoire to
Quick
burn the
work with
brambles. Grimoires enable a variety of spells to be cast or unlocked in a wizard ability tree. They can only be equipped in the offhand. So I guess it's just teaching you all the different things before you make a choice. Where would that be under? Oh, right there. Oh, I like how they do that.
Try.
Margaret's really in a book.
Then roll.
All right. I usually don't get impressed by spellcasting in RPGs of this style. I got to admit, that looks really cool. They did a good job with the grimoire.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Take him at range. Smart choice.
Where are they? Oh. Wait, didn't we say we were taking them at range? What are you doing, my friend? Ow. That guy is yeeting me. I was testing out to see if you had to use right click to aim and find the weak spot. You can still find the weak spot when you're not aiming, but it's easier because it actually highlights it for you when you're aiming in. So, oh my gosh, these boulders. These boulders. We got soul sponge, cabbages, eggplants. Assuming you'll be able to cook later on. You can just eat a lot of these vegetables straight up. Little cave over here. What's in here?
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Is there? There must be a take all button, and I just haven't noticed it.
Some kind of
Do I hear something?
behavior long ago.
Here we go. So there is already a map. So that's kind of cool. So we just got to go a little bit further past this cave, probably. Another potion.
I tried to kill them. Why wouldn't they listen?
Who's this guy?
You can't kill me.
We just got stuff
No one
growing.
can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it.
Okay. Poor bastard, I didn't expect it to be this. Must have blown through the force. I like this one. Let's not assume anything. We don't know what we found just yet.
Who disturbs us?
Let's just talk. Can we do that?
I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. They tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard.
So this is the guy that was writing all those books. Your log mentions desertions and siege equipment. What started this?
They sent orders for fire. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers! Their venom stains my blade.
He can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers!
Yeah, he's a little gone, isn't he? I thought he could be rabid, but it doesn't manifest this way.
Shackles. They would bind us. We only sustain ourselves. And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots, kill the rot.
Oh boy.
You're gonna regret this.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh, I gotta get used to dodging. Ooh, that speed. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got him. Damn, that was pretty sick. Senior officers reprimand. Yesterday I received word that one of the scouts was caught in the Dawn Shore attempting to board a cargo ship bound for the Deadfire. I doubt this was news to you. I also doubt you were unaware that this is your third incident of desertion in the past month. I realize your post grants you greater responsibility than your position as a third son accustomed you to, but there will be consequences if you cannot keep your troops in line. The Emperor is watching. See to it that you impress the importance of your duty.
Now,
Damn, he was under some pressure.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
So, great hammers, obviously, as he just demonstrated on us greatly, do a lot of damage, and they stun you pretty quickly. So, for a soldier-like build, that could be a ton of fun. Honestly think we'll be switching away from the axe at some point soon anyway. It doesn't really flow with the thievery type build. I think a sword probably will play a little bit better into our playstyle of rooting them, backing up, using a bow and arrow. Then when you get in close, a nice quick weapon. The axe is a smidge slow. But for the tutorial, we'll just keep rolling along.
Closer, we twine. You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me?
I heard a voice.
A voice? What did it say?
It said I had returned here. Do I want to tell this guy? I kind of just met him. That was nothing. I'm fine.
He didn't deny it.
So you did hear something?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No. I think something in the Ardra spoke to him.
People can have spiritual experiences near Adra, can't they?
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift.
It's never happened before.
Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
So interesting, when we're getting closer to these pillars... Whoops, that's the wrong button. We get closer to the pillars, we can have a connection with our... I'm assuming the god, although at this point it could literally be anybody.
Boat! There it is.
So she wasn't lying.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Eora, you know.
Glad we took a chance on you. Are you coming or staying here and arguing?
Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I'm gonna try and use the Vanguard Scout option wherever I can, unless it really doesn't make sense. Everything leaves a trail. I'll follow the plague back to its source.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
All right. It's a city on the coast of the Dawn Shore and a de facto capital of the Living Lands. The city is governed by the Clavigear, a custodian who keeps the peace through cunning rather than bureaucracy. I mean, that was pretty cool, that tutorial.
Never thought
I definitely didn't dislike that at all. Whoa.
If anyone asks, you never met me. Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
That's a Adiran diplomat. Okay. I don't know what that is. Adiran, is that what we are? That's what she is, right? I can't remember the races and everything.
I don't push her luck.
Anything I should know about Paradise?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. All right? Hope we don't run into each other. So, take care of yourself.
Sure, we'll see you at some point. Garrick, appreciate the help.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, Envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What will you do now? I have a feeling we should be thanking the gods. What will you do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Where do I find the embassy?
You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
Anything I should look out for in Paradise? Nah, you know what? We explore it raw. We take any surprises at Storm. Goodbye, Garrick, and good luck.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
I wonder if they were actually just here for the tutorial, if we'll see them any further. I like Garrick. He was cool.
A warning, Kai. One more, and... Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Surprise!
What?
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were a godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Handsome, regal, authoritative. I like that one, actually.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Not a problem. Which way did the ambassador go?
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
I usually work alone, just don't slow me down. How's about you introduce yourself first?
I didn't survive my military days by being the slowest one in the squad.
Kai, before you go, the envoy is no stranger to the wilderness.
Like his pirate
You and
outfit.
I both know the living lands can be, unpredictable.
Oh, he's got a gun, too.
Make sure he comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
We have to get moving.
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
All right, we got a new companion, probably our first real companion, too. Kai is a seasoned soldier and a mercenary from the Ruatian Empire, restless but affable. His wandering has led him to the living lands in search of peace he has yet to find. So he has fire and ire, fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun damage to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. And I can order Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable objects. So that's really good because obviously we're not going to keep switching to the grimoire and using wizard spells. That's not the playstyle we're going
bet
for.
You're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
So what's that? There's something down below on the bottom left. I'm not quite sure what that means. We got a fast travel.
Beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Yeah, that's good.
City's getting crowded. Pretty soon.
His voice reminds me of, is it Varys? Varric? The guy from Mass Effect. His voice kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, let's have a look at the map. Shows the topographical maps of regions of the living lands and their settlements. Exploring the living lands will gradually fill your map screen. Okay, so we got stores, area transition, party camps, fast travel beacons. So it looks like we're gonna have to travel pretty far up this way. We're actually technically not even in Paradise just yet.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question? I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help you with? I don't think the Dawnstone is much for niceties.
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Waste your coin on watchers. Nobody can really speak to souls. I might be able to find one. What's it worth to you?
I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see.
Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on. Why would Zurips invade your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
See what I can do about those Zurips. Most people would have given up by now. Yeah, we could probably kill some Zurips along the way.
Take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Trust me, that won't be a problem. You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise. Vanguard Scout, we'll clear the way. Don't you worry.
It's a dirty job. Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
All right, so we got a new quest as well. So where is that one located? That's probably up this way as well. Yes, we got to go. We got to keep going the same way. I don't really know what that button means. What is this? Ability tree fighter. The fighter ability tree focuses on overwhelming combat force. Okay, I don't really want the fighter. Ranger ability focuses on agility and finesse. See, that's what I mean. Like, we definitely want to use probably a dagger or a sword, and then as well as a ranged weapon. Contains abilities tailored towards wands, grimoires, elemental effects. I might have to do a character with this on the side, though. I'm really interested to see how that would progress. The godlike ability tree contains abilities innate to you as a godlike. These abilities will be unlocked at key moments in your journey. So right now we just have the divine thorn. The companion ability tree contains the abilities of your recruited companions. When your companions level up, you will be able to spend companion points to purchase or upgrade their abilities. So we do have one. That's what that symbol meant. So what do we got here? Leap of daring. So fire and ice. Fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss. So this is the stun one. Extra powder. Fire and ire ignites the target. Steals his mind to regenerate health and increase his damage. With a mighty leap, Kai crashes down upon them, stunning all and taunting. That's pretty good. I like the leap. Let's go ahead and put that one on. No idea if I'm going to be building this right. I literally couldn't tell you if I'm doing anything right here. The character screen shows your stats from the screen. You'll view your attributes. Okay, you can also reset them by pressing F. So what do we want? I really like the idea of perception. I also really like the idea of dexterity for the attack speed. Just being able to shoot more bullets. By bullets, right now, I mean arrows, because we obviously don't have a gun. So I think I'm going to put a point into dexterity to keep increasing these. And then I think we'll focus on the other ones as we get to like every maybe 5 levels. I'm sure you guys who have seen other playthroughs or have seen stuff are probably thinking I'm a dum-dum, but that's right. We learn as we go. We learn as we go. Okay, enough about the tutorials. Let's get moving.
I've come in search of lost treasures. It's a fine day for adventuring.
Sure is.
Greetings,
It's a
God.
beautiful day for adventuring. Press M to access map. I'm sure things will pop up as we see them. Wow, this looks pretty sweet, actually.
First get leaves. Que larde. I'd heard the godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
There's a lot I don't know about myself. I can speak to fish and shoot fires from my eyes. It's incredible. Is everyone in the Living Lands this invasive? I like some of these, but not for this playthrough.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
You haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? No, I just got
Maybe
here.
that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? Human, about my height.
Haven't done that either.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. Cartography is not for the slight. It requires a certain initiative.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3 this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
Paying work, count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
All right, so wanted. Okay. Cool. So we'll keep a lookout for him as well.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Ivona's Threshold Party Camp. You can set up party camp at large Adra waystones found throughout the living wildlands. I guess we'll just try it just to see what it's like. Avowed Premium Edition. You can change companions' outfits at the main tent in party camp. Okay, that's fine. Whoa. I guess it was probably a little early to do this, but
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
let's just say I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits.
Perhaps I'll tell you about them sometimes.
I'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, I have to wonder, why does the Emperor send his most valuable agent to the Living Lands?
That's a good question. Investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I mean, I personally have no idea who the heck the god is that is with us.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry, these are unusual times.
What do you mean, shrug?
I haven't
What do you mean?
met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear. That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it. I like that one.
I like your confidence. Just be careful how you express it. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
I can understand the tension. Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight. I'd heard the Living Lands were flawless frontier. A little order and stability are needed. I can understand the tension.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
Want to help? I'm going to stop. I serve the Emperor's pleasure. It's either I feel a connection or I want to help stop the Dream Scourge. I'm going to say I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
I could probably talk to this guy for a while, but I think that's all for now. We don't really know this dude.
But I'll take watch. Just in case.
Damn, they actually give you a half-decent amount of things. Let's do the obsidian collection. That looks cool.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
So this is how you, enchant a bunch of stuff. That's kind of cool. All right, we can leave. We'll get more familiar with our camp and what we need to do, when we need to do it, so on and so forth. Yeah, you look smug in that. I like it.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Your armor could use some work. Let's check the watermill for supplies.
Okay, first things first, we're gonna equip that sword. I think a sword, I don't even know if I want a shield. I guess we'll use the shield for now, but we might unequip that at some point. Assuming this is the watermill. Upgrade materials. You've acquired an upgrade material. Are used to improve weapons and armors for matching material type. Okay, workbench in the party camp enables you to upgrade your items.
Paradise and ladder. hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor.
Oh, hey, friends.
Incoming Zara. Take the best shot. Right behind you. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so it's kind of interesting that his abilities are also on my bar. I don't know if I really like that. I know you can bind stuff, so we'll have to figure out what we want and when. By having those as quick slots, I guess it's not terrible. It means that I can quickly make him do things that I need him to do rather than what he wants to do. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. And that button, not pressing 1 to go back to my main weapon is also very interesting.
On the upper floor. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp.
Question is, how do we get up to the upper floor? That's what I want to know. Here we go. Bingo. So we got a bunch of stuff. Grenades. Dang. Press and hold Q to throw equipable grenades, or throwables rather. You can put it in the radial as well. They combine for different elements. That's really cool. So we should have grenades somewhere here. Is this where it was? Where's throwables? It's just part of this. Okay. All right, let's continue. So now that we're in the open world, in case you guys are curious, once again, I am playing on ultra graphics, 1440p. It did drop down to 90 frames, but it's pretty stable at 90. The reason I keep bringing this up is there was a lot of concern about how this game ran. So I'm trying to be mindful that people might be watching videos on YouTube to kind of get a handle of what their PC or other things can run. Again, I'm on PC as well, so console, I'm pretty sure they said PS5 is capped at a certain amount. Same with Xbox. Okay, where are we going for the other two quests? Is there a way to, like... I'm guessing there's no way to... Yeah, it doesn't show it everything on the map, it doesn't look like. I'm guessing you can't make more than one thing active. Upgrade your armor at the workbench. Find the cartographer. Yeah, I don't think it'll show multiple things, which that's a little frustrating because having everything as part of your map would be a lot more useful.
Can't stand against this place.
We got up here. That guy just absolutely annihilated them. Cool. I like the combat. I'm actually vibing with it a lot. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That's saying something because it's very easy for a game to look cool in a trailer and then have it underperform elsewise, but you got a gun there, I think. Let's switch just to compare it to that. You know what? Why not just try? There's no harm in trying. Require both hands to shoot bullets perfectly straight at a long range, dealing very high damage.
Hargrunnen built these walls. Much of their
Oh my
centuries.
lord!
Much of their work still stands.
Woohoo!
Come and get me!
This thing seems cracked.
Nice! Make way!
You take it.
Wait, who is shooting me? Somebody's got an angle on me. Dude, he has aim. This guy's got aim.
Hold on.
Hey! Over here! Nice shot!
I need a minute.
Ooh, the Spartan kick. God dang. I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this combat, but it is really entertaining.
Careful.
I think it's just a surprise. I really didn't expect it to be this smooth. Spiders, eh? Can you burn this?
Give me a target. Coming in hot.
Thank you, sir. Common mace. Mace could be fun. What the heck? A black bear? I wonder if they have to make a check to succeed. Like, is it always just gonna freeze them in place? That thorn?
Nice!
Woo-wee! This thing has some punch to it. All right, we keep going. Wait, am I tracking the wrong item? I want to track this. That's this way. Oh, we're even
Violence are
closer.
getting deadlier by the day. But people have to eat.
Look at this guy. Oh my God, there's two. Kai is getting messed up by this guy. Woo! Oh my good lord. Right in the butt. Oh my gosh. Man, those brown bears don't mess around.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you
Ooh.
want.
Leveled up as well. We'll get that in just a sec. Burn the brambles blocking the strangle route.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
All right, let's have a look at what do we get? Do we have anything new and exciting that we can put on? We have 2 common bows, so we can sell one of those. We got a necklace, but that was a quest item. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to keep putting points into Dexterity. I want to be able to shoot my gun and stuff faster. And then for myself, we got a perk point now. Let's put it into vines deal poison accumulation. Ooh, so not only would they get tangled, but they would also start curing poison. Survivalist. Food restores 20% more health and essence and bonus effects duration increased. Time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back and gain an immediate counteraction. Okay. Hold your power with a bow or gun slot deals. With a bow or gun slows time by 25. That's pretty cool. We're going to do that one. So that's just a passive. But I'm liking what rank 2 and 3 of that one could be as well. So it kind of slows down time. You get that perfect shot. I like that. All right, so we need him to burn that. Thank you, sir. I don't notice time slowing down.
Next one's mine.
Did it say with a gun? Maybe I misread that. Holding power. Oh, okay, wait. Oh my gosh, there's a power attack for this gun as well. Holy jumpins, this thing can even get stronger. That's really cool. Dagger. Ooh, I don't want spoiled stuff. Dang it.
Stand back. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house.
Metal Greaves. What do we got on? So we have dodge distance, incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. The dodge distance not bad. Like, I can dodge a long way. There's another bear over here. I don't know if this is all gonna loop or not, but there's a bear like right over here. Missed.
Show me what you got.
Okay, it does slow. Wait, these are just young bears? Oh my lord. Oh my, we wrecked him. Okay. Yeah, this just loops, but we should take a look what's in that house. Big old chest, nothing wrong with that. Amethyst, common plate armor. Don't know if we want to wear plates. That might be a little bit too heavy for my liking. Common plate. Yeah, the stamina's... it's way too much. Even, honestly, even this one is a lot. The medium armor. I think we're fine with medium. I don't necessarily have to use light. But I don't think I'm going to go any heavier than medium for a ranger-like character. Rangers should be able to use medium to an extent. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Here it comes.
Common spear. Oh, a spear could be fun. A spear could be a lot of fun. The only problem is ranger abilities that I saw. I don't think that was part of it.
I don't usually venture out here. I wonder what's got them.
Good one.
Oh my gosh.
Seen, unheard.
This gunplay is actually way too good. It's so fun. The slow time is insane. Common wand. Definitely going to be trying the magic in this game, though. I did not expect that to be that cool. Now, you guys are probably like, well, we knew it was going to be like that. Well, like I said, I did not check anything from the early access or the early reviews. I didn't watch the demo videos. Like I said, I heard mixed things about this game, so I wanted to go into this with as much of a fresh mind as I possibly could. And I think that's wise, because already I'm like, oh, that's something I didn't expect.
Another glorious battle.
It breathes. It is close.
Okay, so it's in here somewhere.
That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind?
Claviger Emond. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove. Not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adaran presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them in an embassy.
We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
You all right, bud?
Are you blind? Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
Roger that. Oh my God, you've seen some better days, my friend. Dream Thrall Elder Brown Bear. Get him, Kai.
Make way.
Oh my gosh, he's huge. We're gonna go in for the stun attack in just a sec.
Still recovering.
Can't charge while you're stuck in my vines. Oh, now you can. Oh my gosh.
Let me catch my breath. What's the target?
Kai is down. Oh no. This guy's shooting Icar at me.
You're a good friend. Let's see what you got.
The slow-mo when he's using his ability looks so weird. It almost looks like they're like phasing in and out. Can we finish him? Is that what that means? Whew. You're all right. I mean, you didn't do anything.
What happened to that bear?
Ooh, a unique.
Poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good. Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't thank the gods, thank me.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
I have an urgent missive from the Emperor for you, Ambassador.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
Keep talking like that, Ambassador and Cam might start mistrusting us. Fair
I
enough.
found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
This place is called the Living Lands for a reason, Ambassador. You should have been prepared.
I expected flora and fauna, not a ravenous monster. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
More likely it was tracking you.
Indeed. And the source of the blight eludes us still. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
Fine, Ambassador, how are you? I've been hearing voices in my head. It's getting louder.
But you... Very well, if you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do? I trust your instincts. Let me know how I can help. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Okay, so first things first, we got a couple new pieces of gear, including that really dope looking shield. So you can see what it adds in terms of stats, but on top of that, we get a lesser glancing strikes and lesser peak conditioning. So obviously we're gonna equip that. That looks sick. That's awesome. We have anything better for one-handed? One-handed spear might be kind of cool. I like the way the sword feels. It doesn't seem to be doing a whole heck of a lot of damage. Mind you, we only have a common one. We do have the upgrade requirements to upgrade it, so we have another grenade style. What do we got? So examine the Adra pillar. Is there anything else to loot? Did we miss anything? I don't think so. I guess we'll commune with this thing.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
Been speaking to me since Fort Northreach. What do you want? We? Who are you?
We were drowning in our nightmares for so long. Your hand was a branch. Escape! We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
You know who's godlike I am? That'd be an interesting answer if they would give it. Will they give it though?
This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Weird.
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it, free it. At least it can enjoy. No, definitely not that. Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm to itself or anyone else. Leave it. I'm not here to deal in riddles. The place is sick. Focus. I don't really like any of the middle ones.
Nurse it. Care for it. Grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor.
I don't even know who this
Would
is.
you help us in return when we ask it?
So do we blindly accept, or do we ask them, and she'll probably just give us another riddle. So screw it, we'll do it.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power.
Give me that power.
Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
It's okay, I just sold my soul to a devil. No big deal. Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgin, Dreamthalls, and Vessels. Hell yeah.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
I wouldn't know where to begin and you wouldn't believe me.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this.
Ludwine.
I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with our security, sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs, a mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
I go my own way. I don't get in anyone else's.
Good.
Ooh, that's a good answer. I like that.
Just save your life. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
All right. So leave the strangle root. Is there anything else to loot in here? It kind of disappeared when it healed.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
I feel like that bear is a minor inconvenience in the grand scheme of all of this. Oh! Hey! Parkour. Failed parkour.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard godlikes have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise.
I love his voice.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
All right, catch up with you later, my friend. All right, so we got another skill here for both myself and our companion. Double the area effect of the leap. Fire and ire ignites the target. The ignite is pretty powerful. Ooh, multiple choices. So you get to choose one from any three. Oh, it doesn't go in order. Oh, interesting. I kind of like the idea of engulfing them in flame, though. That sounds pretty cool. That's neat. I didn't realize that you can pick any one. So if I... Requires player level 5. Okay. Time of perfect block. Melee. Reduce the stamina cost of dodge. Unlocks parry. Yeah, I don't mind that. We're going to be using a sword quite often. I don't think there's any point in holding on to perk points because I don't think they cost anymore. They just have a level requirement. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're going to keep putting these up till 5 and then we'll put 1 somewhere else. I think that's the play anyway. Keeping our damage and our speed and everything up, I think will be really important. At least that's how we're going to play it. Okay, common pistol. Ooh, now we're talking. Can you use a pistol in a 1 slot? Where is it? Oh my gosh.
Where's my mark? Aim where?
We're overburdened now. God
What
dang
am I
it.
Hitting?
That's interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but that is very interesting. Okay, we need to drop something here. Stash in camp. Okay, let's put the plate armor in. Wait. Stash in camp. That reduced nearly 30. That plate armor was insanely heavy. Cool. That was a cool first little mission there. Here's another camp, right? So that's the first one. Now let's see where these next one are. Is this close? What does this mean? That must mean it's a little bit more difficult if I had to guess. Also don't know where the heck. Find the cartographer in Dawnshore? I don't even see it anywhere.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. Now I see why.
You friendly? Look at you with the mohawk on your head. That's dope. The burning is going to be really useful. I'm glad I took that perk.
Just like the good old days.
Bard, eh? Or if there's something I can shoot. Bet there's something that I can shoot, like a fire thing. There might be a plant blocking the way. We just got to figure out where we can get the advantage. I need to stop pressing 1. That is going to take some time to get used to.
Not bad. It's got natural light, right on the river. Just needs a little upkeep.
Common scale armor. That's medium. That might be better than what we got. That might be better than what we got. So I gain stamina, but I lose essence and I lose damage reduction. I feel like that's probably worth for the stamina alone. We're not going to be right in combat all the time, like right in melee combat. So I feel like if Kai is the guy taunting them, I can have a little bit more stamina, but still be a little beefy with the medium armor. Is this where we were? Is this the grove? This is where we were. This is the strangle route. We've already been in here. We're trying to find the cabin, which is 330 feet or meters this way.
This used to be a shortcut to Emerald Stair. Then the land got other ideas.
You're mine now.
Oh no, and I just got overweight. What the heck are you? What in the spirits? Okay, well, I really didn't mean to go overburden there. That's become burden, whatever. Over encumbered, that's the word. But what did I pick up? Another set of armor. Which one was it? This one? Light armor. Man, that's not bad though either. Wonder what's best for me. This is gonna take some time to... I don't hate the idea of... Well, we're gonna keep both. We're gonna keep both. It really doesn't matter. We're gonna drop some of these. Nope, did not mean to equip that. Dang it, where's my gun? How do you drop? Nope. Can you not drop? Is it literally just stash? Oh, hold the break down. There we go. Aha, we're figuring this out now. Alright, let's keep moving. Break it down for some parts, use it for upgrading things later on.
Come and get me!
Somebody's to my left. I can hear them. Was that guy I heard way the heck over there? That seems like a pretty far range to be listening to. Okay, we got tons of stuff to explore.
Zards. They may be small. They'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Give me a second.
Let's keep heading towards the cottage. We can always come back and explore this stuff at a later time.
Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Oh my god, what do we got going on here? Ah! Oh my gosh. There's so many. Oh my lord.
Next one's mine. Let's see what you got.
Oh, the combat is actually real. I know I gotta stop saying that, but my lord, it's actually really fun. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how solid this feels. Ooh, steel grope boots. Okay, what is this? Carry capacity and constitution compared to the distance. Oh, we definitely equip those. Doesn't look like it adds any other weight. It literally is just style, I guess. I think there's a transmog system in this game as well, if I remember reading that correctly. Oh, we got to go all the way up there. How do we even get there? This way, there's a path. Bunch of food. I don't know how much food I actually need to carry on me. There seems to be a lot of healing potions around. And unless we find some sort of cooking or something, I don't see it being overly useful to gather every single fruit and vegetable that you see.
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Trying to.
Beautiful view from these cliffs.
Fractured shore.
Long way down too.
What's the
Oh,
target?
okay. You gonna move? Ow. See ya. I think this is the right way. We just go up here and up there. How was that not a headshot?
On your right.
Dang it. Dang it. They keep moving their head at the last second. Oh. You can do the power move with your gun? Oh my goodness. So I don't even need to switch to my sword and shield when I'm trying to get that special shot in. As long as they're stunned, you can do it with any weapon. That is baller. Oh, I can't wait to upgrade this weapon and find other guns and stuff. All right, what were we supposed to do here? Find the cabin, gave you a key to her house. She described it as a cabin nestled in the mountain to the west. Go there and investigate.
So this is the Hangin's place, or was. It's the Zarub's now.
Probably just need to clear them out, yeah? Just gonna clear the outside first. There's a way in.
Right behind you.
Okay, so nothing outside. I mean, we do have the key. We could walk in the front or we could go at the back.
Hey! Over here!
Ow! No way, I missed you. They're quick. These little snake guys are quick. I don't know what this is. Enchanting material. Okay. It does tell you what the different types are. I gotta stop picking up the spoiled fruit. Happened again when I was heating up my soup tonight. I heard the same scratching, and sure enough, the Zurup was outside. So I think we took care of them, right?
Anything juicy?
She's been having dreams about a Zurup. What do you make of that? Or to Hennigan. It sounds like the Zurups have tormented her for a long time.
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Just burn it to the ground is what you're telling me.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that.
Me neither.
Looks like an elf and Zurup holding hands. What do you see?
Zurups don't paint like this. They certainly don't paint people.
Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Okay, so we should be able to fast travel back now. Here. Cool. So you can literally, as long as you have fast travel beacons, you can literally travel from, it looks like, anywhere. I was in a enemy area, and all I did was just click on it and it worked. So that's super helpful. Some of these games, they have some pretty bad fast travel systems. So it's good to see this one is nice and simple. I'll have to sell some stuff here shortly.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
I cleared out the Zurups. Your home is safe now. I found a journal in your cabin. It was interesting. They've even painted on your wall.
Painted? Why would they do that?
It's true. It looked just like you. Not sure they got your eyes right, though.
So, they've made it their territory. We'll never get them out.
Zurups don't behave this way. What are you hiding? You didn't react to the fact that it resembled you. Interesting. So we could do a persuasion. We have 4 to 1. Or we can just say the Vanguards go. Let's do a perception.
Obviously, it's strange. Alright. I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to be here?
Sure, every day of my life. I've always known what I want to do in my life. I prefer to play it by ear. That one is meant for something. We decide our own purpose. Ooh, I like that one.
I'd love to. I'm not good at anything, no matter what I put my mind to. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zurup.
That's amazing. You might be the only one in the world with a Zurup twin. Could be worse, at least. Found what you were looking for. Came all the way up here to find a Zurup. I'll be disappointed.
But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Lost. Again.
Spend the time with the Zurup. It could be the only way you ever find peace. It's your life. What do you want to do? I mean, that's true too. It's still a monster.
You think so? Not that I disagree, but...
Soul twin or not, Zurups are unpredictable. You could get hurt.
Look at what they did to my house. And I thought I could...
Yep.
I
didn't want to say it. Glad you did.
I'm so tired. I should go. Thank you for trying to sort through this.
All right. Side quest complete. All right, where do we got some vendors? Some vendors over here. Stores allow you to buy and sell items. Nearby stores will appear with the sell icon on them. So who are you?
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda.
Potions?
You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much.
Okay, farewell. I'll talk to this person. I want to sell some stuff to you, my friend.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I don't know what Dagerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item. And that does still mean something.
I found this amulet with your name on it. Didn't even know I did.
I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. That's my amulet. Dagerda gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out.
Why are you bobbing and weaving, my friend?
I can't believe you found it.
What's it worth to you?
It's priceless to me, friend, but almost worthless to anyone else. But I can offer a small reward. A finder's fee.
That's what I thought.
How can I
100.
Thank
Beautiful.
You. You don't know the weight you've lifted from my heart.
Okay, where do you get your wares? Let's see. Okay, so this is everything that I have. This is everything he has. So he has basic stuff, a grimoire, mace, everything that looks like we have already. Let's go ahead and sell some things we're definitely not going to use in this playthrough. So we're not going to be using the Great Hammer. We're not going to be... I might use the axe. I probably won't use the mace. The pistol I might keep around. We're not going to need this anymore. We already got one of these back in our stash. So I think I can sell this one. We can sell one of the spears. Sword's fine. Not going to use the wand. Probably won't use the grimoire here either. And we're not going to use anything heavy, which I think we sent back. And we're not going to use the robe. I don't know how this game works. Like, I'm trying to hold on to items that we can just stash for later on. I mean, this does nothing. Holy crap, we got so many things. They don't seem that heavy, though, so we'll hang on to them for now. All right, cool. Sweet, so we need to enter the city of Paradise now. The only other one we had was Dawnshore, which I don't even think Dawnshore is this province, so I don't think we can do that one yet. So we're gonna go upgrade our armor, and then I think we will call it there, and we will start next episode. We'll start next episode with going into the actual city. So far, it's pretty good. I mean, I'm really enjoying the combat, and that's the standout for me so far, is the combat is very fun. I don't know a lot about the story yet. We'll have to figure out who this person is that keeps calling to us, the voice. Visually, it looks good. It runs good. Let's set up camp for our party once again. He shouldn't have anything to talk about. Outfits, stash, common bow. What else can we put in here? Let's put... we're not really heavy right now, so we'll hold on to this stuff. Workbench, upgrade. Upgrading an item. Select a weapon or a piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough upgrade materials. Makes sense. Weapon materials, armor. So this is what I was asking for when we got the enchanting materials, what the symbols mean. Well, when you pick it up or you highlight the item itself, it actually has this broken down, so you don't need to remember this at all. Okay, let's see if we can upgrade the sword. We can. Let's upgrade it. We now have a level 1 2-star. We need more iron chunks. We need more branches. That's fine. What about armor? Can we upgrade this? This will give us... Yeah, I don't mind this. Let's upgrade this. Crafting. We have nothing. We know nothing yet.
Nice work. That'll...
Enchanting weapons. Select a unique weapon from the left side of the screen to enchant. Choose a replacement for its primary enchantment. Gotcha. So we could probably... We have nothing that's weapon-wise. We have a shield, but that's fine.
Gilgard doesn't seem like the kind of man you'd send to the frontier, does he? You seem much better suited to it.
I think we did that. I think that quest is over. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go enter... Well, the last thing we have is to go enter the city, which we're not going to do in this one, but we're going to walk on over to the gates. Yeah, that increased a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, let's just go ahead and walk over to the base of the bridge, and that's where we'll save our game.
How long do you think it'll be before the locals realize how much...
There's probably so many secret things hidden around this game. Krakenhorn. Those are good apples, but we don't really need to carry any more food.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
That's a cool little place here.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. Well, aren't you the little do-gooder? Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders.
Of course you're not.
Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Better take a step back then. Whatever I have might be catching.
Ooh, keep talking and it'll be my fist you catch, Outlander.
Boss, maybe this ain't such a good idea.
Yeah, listen to your buddy.
Shut up, Todd. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Hey Pod, you're no killer. Get out of here and I'll let you off with a warning. Can we just talk about this? I don't want any trouble. It feels pretty personal. I'm gonna say the first one here. Get out of here. You can live. Your friend, she's got too much of a mouth on her.
Pod isn't going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know.
Scram, kid.
Is that true?
Well...
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Whoa! You're actually attacking us?
No. Let's see what you got.
I thought somebody was gonna come and interfere. I did not realize we're actually gonna do this to her. Whoa, what the heck?
One for you.
You had a chance. You had a chance, and you blew it. We're going in.
Win, but who's counting?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna wrap this one up here. We got so much more of this first little zone to explore. We're only just getting started. So far, pretty fun little game. There's still tons we need to explore out here. All of this might not be done during recording. We're gonna keep all the quests to the recording, but there's still a ton of stuff that I wanna go and see, and sometimes it gets filled up in these videos. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Lots more Avowed to come. Lots of playthroughs dropping on the channel soon, so make sure you guys are liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notification bells. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, and until the next episode, bye for now.